Today is the first event of our vibrations. So the main idea of introducing vibrations to our students is to motivate them uh, to set some higher goals, higher career goals. So the intention is, you all know that our school is a 30-year-old school, a very premium school in the region of Gulbarga. So, having producing hundreds and thousands of alumni and who are settled pan globally, so just it's an opportunity for our students to know about the pass out students of this school, what they are doing and where they exactly are. So, as a part of it, our first guests of today are Mr. Gangadhar and Mr. Lakshmikant are before you, and they both are brothers. You can see they look like twins, and they both are into the highest course of engineering, that is Indian Institute of Technology. So today they are here to introduce themselves and to let you all know about what is really an Indian Institute of Technology means and how do we get into that. It's a myth and also a fact that people often feel that it's very tough to get into an IIT. So is it really so tough, or how would the journey be? So we are going to know about it through this gentleman, and I would also like to introduce our HR head of Vasavadatta unit, Mr. Part-1 sir, who is here to throw some more light on the goals of the children.
Good afternoon, children. Respected Principal Madam and today's guests Lakshmikant and Gangadhar and my dear children. So this is the good program. We started in our reputed Vasavadatta Vidya Vihar, that is vibrations. That is a brainchild of all the teaching staff to motivate all of you. So because Madam rightly asked one question. After 10th class, what you want to become? So you have so many ideas in your mind. If Madam might have asked in LKG, any of your LKG teacher, you would have told so many other things. No, I want to become a doctor, I want to become a lawyer, I want to become a police officer, like that. But now your age is, you came to teenage and 9th class and 10th class. And every day you are observing what is happening in the society. So how whatever you some role models we have, like film stars, cricketers, politicians, many other celebrities you are watching every day in the TVs in the society. So you have a different aspirations now. So nobody wants somebody. In the earlier days, you might have told doctor, but now your goals are changed. So generally, goals by times will change. But this is the right time to set a proper goal for you, because you are now in 10th class, 9th class, and 10th class. So after that, intermediate is that PUC is a life turning for. So where it will lead to towards your goal. So your goal must be you might have heard, it must be a smart concept, because it should be specific. So what you want to become, you have to clearly decide. It should not be specific. I want to become a doctor. So your targets will be different. So if you want to become an engineer, your targets will be different from intermediate. So you want to become an astronaut, the targets are different. So before setting a goal, it must be specific for you. And like yesterday in 10th class, really surprised of your knowledge in mathematics. So some of our he was telling, though it should be measurable. So measurable is without maths, there is nothing in life. It should be measurable. So whatever the goal you set, it must be a measurable one. Because the like 100 meters sprint is there. Car race we go in 9.6 seconds. Somebody goes in 9.5 seconds. So how much is the milliseconds? So it will decide who is first and second. So it must be measurable for you. And further, it should be achievable. So sometime from next year I want to go to moon. Is it possible? Like only that Elon Musk or somebody they have tried for they went to the sky with after achieving so many other things they have decided to go. So for next year it is not possible, so it is not achievable. So whatever the goal you set, it must be achievable. And also it should be realistic. Realistic in the sense you should imagination it should not be imaginable. It should be realistic one. And it should be time bound. Time bound means so if you are in 2021 now, in whatever 22 what you want, you will complete your 10th class. 2023 and 24 you will complete your intermediate or PUC plus 2. After that you will join engineering, you will be joining MBBS, you will be joining some other courses. So your target must be but a time bound. Within 5 years I want to. Today is December 25th, 2021. December 25th, 2025, what I want to be. You should have a clear picture in your mind. So if you can set goal yourself, then it is easy to achieve. Like your parent, your teacher may tell, no, you have to become a doctor, but you are interested to become an engineer. So you will not success. So whatever you take the right decision for the goal setting, like this is the program, the objective of this program is, so in and around our society, many are becoming celebrities. Celebrity in the sense, they are different from others, otherwise they have achieved something in life. Because in younger days, everybody wants, they want to become an IITian. So because these two are IITians, came from your school. So they are the seniors actually. So by studying here, the IIT is a target for many people. They have achieved it. So today we will know about from them how they have achieved. So what is their plan? So their plan you may implement as it is, or you can modify according to your requirement. This is only the model. So this is the program of the objective of the program today. So with this program will be continuing in future. So whatever, if you anything you specifically require, you can inform your madam. They will also guide you properly. So I request madam to continue this program, and today I can announce formally this vibration is launched. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was really informative to make the children understand about the SMART goals. So, setting a goal is one thing, and as sir said, it should be measurable, realistic, and time bound. So it's you will come to know in short like how to set these SMART goals. Okay. So just to start up with, I would like both Gangadhar and Lakshmikant to introduce yourself to our children.
Good afternoon, sir, and my dear teachers and my friends. I am Gangadhar. I have studied in Vasavadatta Vihar till my 7th class. I am currently doing my BTech in Mechanical Engineering from IIT Bombay. I am in 3rd year.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Lakshmikant Nageswar. So, I cleared my JEE this year and I am studying in IIT Kharagpur, pursuing aerospace engineering.
So Gangadhar, the question is to you. How and when did you realize that IIT is the right one for you? Whether it was the choice of you or the path was chosen by your parents?
Yes, ma'am. It wasn't really clear if I wanted to do engineering till my 9th class, but due to some reasons, my parents joined me in another school in Kikar because of local issues and so. So actually, after joining, I have scored well there, and I have seen that my interest lies in mathematics rather than biology. So there I realized that I want to do engineering. And now coming to engineering, there are many colleges in India, IITs, NITs, BITS, triple IITs, and these all are excellent institutes. So since I have known that I want to do engineering, so what I realized that I need to give my best in JEE, because JEE is something which has become a standard for getting into any type of engineering college. So that's how I realized that I need to aim for IIT. So it was mainly in my 9th and 10th class. To be more specific, in my 9th class I was a little delusional whether to go for engineering or medical, but in 10th it was clear. But my parents always used to say that it was their dream from our childhood itself to get us into IITs. Because that was the time when IITs were getting popular. Because in earlier days there was not much awareness about IITs and NITs.
Right. So, as you said, the craze of IIT. So, how do you differentiate this Indian Institute of Technology from other engineering colleges of Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities?
Well, there are actually many factors which come into play. So, and I would say that IITs and NITs, Triple IT, Hyderabad, BEDS, they are all really good. It's not just only IITs are good. I would say all of these institutes are really good. But what makes them differentiate from private institutes is first the research which is going on there. It's really cutting edge research. So the state of the art technologies are being implemented, and that is one of the factors, that is research. And the other is the connections. Now if you see most of the startups, like the Ola Cabs, Flipkart, and so many startups, their CEOs are from IITs. So when we have some strong connections, let's say I am from IIT Bombay, there are my seniors or maybe super seniors who may be having a connection with one of these candidates. So in that way, the connections are really strong for the people who are in IITs. So, and the other thing is the non-technical skills. Because if you see, there are so many international festivals going on where people come from other nations to attend the festival. And all these things are managed by the students itself. Before coming into IITs, I used to think that maybe there are some really great people. I mean, maybe like old people who are more experienced than us, who will be managing this, tech fest, Modi, all these festivals. But when I got there, I realized that it's the students. It's just my seniors who are in the third year and fourth year. They are managing this. So all these managerial skills are being developed when they are in IITs.
So, when you say that people come there from different nations, so what kind of difference have you observed from Indian youth to the youth from other nations? Any difference in thought or action?
I haven't been in the institute, so I can't really answer that. But no, I haven't been in the institute. So.
Yeah. Because of COVID, you were limited to.
But if we say that within the institute,
Okay.
the mentalities are quite different.
Okay.
Now, it's like when we surround ourselves with people who are better than us, we try to push ourselves. Now, when we get into engineering, IITs and NITs, there are people who are obviously better than us. There will be n number of people. So it's a great place to push ourselves and even learn from them. It's till engineering, it will be like, okay, I need to top the class. But once you got into engineering, it's more of focusing or assimilating the concepts and applying that. So there shouldn't be a rat race in engineering.
Okay.
And this sometimes happens, but this is something we need to focus on in engineering.
Right. So, like as you said, you have chosen engineering right from grade 8 or grade 9. So, like you were into some kind of special intensive training, which was preparing you for JEE. So, I have gone through many success stories of students who have even cracked JEE without any such intensive preparation. So, what do you think that is needed to really get into this IIT through JEE? What are your experiences once you met many people over there?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, that's a great question because there is some misinformation between, may not be misinformation, but there is some thinking among the community, especially in our south, that let's put them into IIT foundation. But when it comes to the north students, they get their IIT preparation from the plus two only. It's not that they will get into foundation from 8th class. So, but if we see in the news, most of the times it's the North students who back the first rank.
Yes.
So that's a great question. So what I think is that till our 10th class, our fundamentals and the concepts need to be very strong.
Correct.
Because the IIT, the JEE question, we will talk about JEE and MSET because they are the exams for engineering. No? So in these exams, what happens is they won't give a straight question. Let's suppose there is a fundamental assumption. There is a fundamental assumption which we have been using throughout our life. What they change is they just change that assumption. If I change this assumption, how will you proceed? So it's more of a thinking process. And one of the best things is that this is a CBSE school, and CBSE has been increasing. I mean, they have been extending their standards to a great extent. So if we focus on CBSE and if we get our concepts very rigid, solid till our 10th class, then focusing on the intermediate will be more about knowing more concepts, assimilating them, and practicing more. So till schooling, I think it's more necessary to focus on the 10th class in the CBSE board. IIT foundation may not be required. I would say that.
Great. Lakshmi, can you give more information about ninth and 10th grades especially? So what would be the topics or the chapters which will be more important for them to go ahead further?
Yes. In 9th and 10th standard, generally we have NLM, friction in physics and things. Even I guess we have electromagnetism also, right? So if we get our base from here, it will be very helpful in PUC. So that's in case of physics. Even if we have any doubt or if we are aiming for JEE or else NEET, physics and chemistry are compulsion, right? So for that we can refer HC Verma book right from 9th and 10th as they have I guess they have time right now.
Yes.
And in chemistry, so we'll have the 3 parts, right? Physical, inorganic, and organic. So in school age, we'll be taught physical and inorganic. So in inorganic, we'll have periodic table and all these other things. Even this will be for JEE or NEET also. So it's better to get thorough through it than now.
Mathematics.
In case of maths, it's like more and more practice. If you want, we can go through reference books, solving other problems, previous year problems, and to the.
Right. So my question to you again. People say that one has to sacrifice, many things like fun, entertainment, family time, to work on this JEE mains and advance. Is it really needed? Do you have any experiences to share with where you felt because of this I missed this event, I missed this family event?
Yes, in sense we miss generally festivals only because that's the only time we spend with our family. So we set our goal to have to join this like that. So it will not be like any sacrifice. I mean, sometimes you may feel that we miss our entertainment, but that's not really necessary to feel because we enjoy ourselves in that path. Getting good rank. Generally, we compare ourselves within the college. We want to be always on top.
Right.
So we compare ourselves, and every weekend we try to study hard and more.
Great.
So that will be like an enjoyment itself.
Great. That's a great answer. I loved it. So next, as you have recently cracked this exam, so how do you motivate yourself in two situations? One is when you are self-charged and everything is coming on your way. Okay, you are standing top in your college. That is one situation, and another is you are doing everything from your end, but nothing is coming on your way. So you are not really able to get what you are expecting. So how did you manage these two situations?
Actually, I faced both the situations.
Great.
So in my first year, that is 11th class, so I was performing very hard. I guess, but there was no proper strategy to follow. That's the reason maybe I scored less marks. So then I came to lockdown. So then from my brother's guidance, I improved myself. So when we are performing well, we compare with others. It may be from other campus or else some other students. So we want to perform better and better on them. It will be like that. So, in terms of motivation, it's always my brother and family.
Okay, right, great. So again, see, having a sibling who has already set some higher goal for you. So was it positive or negative for you?
It's been always positive for me. He gave always me suggestions and motivation on all this. It was never like he is better than me. I did not think at all. But I always wanted to get it.
Right. No, have you feel stressed like, oh, he has achieved this, now if I am not, then people might think about me like this. So such kind of thoughts, or have you gone through as such?
Sometimes whenever we score low in our weekly test, we feel generally like that. So we generally share with friends or else we call to family. Then it will be all okay.
Get charged again and right, that's great. So both of you, how did you choose your stream again? Like once engineering is one mainstream, then you have different branches over there. So you said that you got into mechanical and you on aerospace engineering. So how did you really chose that this is good for me? Because generally what happens, people go either by institution or by course. So how does it happen with you?
Well, honestly, I was more biased towards IIT Bombay from the first itself, no matter what rank I would get. So, but still, like when I was doing, my main motivation to join mechanical engineering was because mechanical engineering is all about building things, and I loved it. And my interests were more towards robotics and all. And my seniors suggested that robotics involves mechanical engineering and electrical a lot. So that was one of the main reasons for getting into it. And the other reason is that since IITs involved a huge number of opportunities, it doesn't matter which main core engineering you get into. So that was one plus point because I am doing my coding engineering, mechanical engineering, but when I am not in the class, I can do whatever I want, whatever interests me. So there was some factor of rank also, like what my rank will give me. But it needs to be a little balance.
But always there is mix and match.
Yeah. So initially when I got into mechanical engineering, I was super enthusiastic about it. Now having a little background of what it really is, I want to explore other fields.
Great. So, do you really will have the chance to explore others also?
There is always, yes ma'am.
How do you take time for that?
The number of lecture hours and working hours is not really that high.
Okay.
In engineering, what happens is, no matter how busy we can at least get 1 to 2 hours per day, which gives us maybe like 15 to 20 hours a week. That must be really sufficient to maybe learn something new. Right? And there are online resources for everything, so I generally go for it.
Yeah. Your branch?
Yeah. Well, I was more oriented towards mechanical engineering. So aerospace is a bit related to mechanical, and also I want to pursue my career in autonomous vehicles and all. So being only a CS, learning only CS, we cannot get into that field, I guess. So that's the reason I chose aerospace engineering, and also the reason was Kharagpur is a very good campus.
Okay.
So that's
Great. So, can you give us some information about the projects you are working on? So, or any of your projects where which you really enjoyed after getting into IIT?
Yes, ma'am. I think around March this year, I was in a team which was declared the winners of the international drone competition. So we were a team of around 25.
Okay.
We participated in an international drone competition in which we were to design a drone
Okay.
which can do everything by itself.
Right.
Which can pick up some objects, place it somewhere, and all. And there is no human intervention.
Oh.
So these are known as autonomous robots.
Mm-hmm.
So the self-driving car, autonomous drones, these are some of the examples, and I'm currently working on those.
So you build these things.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Technology and all which goes into that, who will be taking care of that?
Like whenever we are building these things, there are two components.
Okay.
One is the hardware,
Okay.
the thing on which will be working, and the software behind it.
Yes.
So I have worked on the software behind it, like the software that is required for autonomous decisions, making decisions for time. The hardware will be funded by the institute.
Okay.
So this is one of the great thing about IITs is whenever we come up with some idea, like we came up with an idea of building a self-driving car. We are working on Mahindra E20, and we are making it autonomous. So let's say suppose I leave it on our gate, on a security gate, and I just tell it to come here to the Vasavadatta. It will come by on itself.
Oh.
It doesn't need anyone.
Self-driven.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, how shortly we will be experiencing these cars?
Already they have been developed, but to what extent is a matter of concern.
Okay.
So let's suppose there is a person in front of it. Will it stop? Okay, it will stop. Now suppose there is a person who suddenly appears in front of it. Will it stop? So the extent might be different. So we are just trying to make it better, and it may take up to next few 10 years maybe.
Great. So, Lakshmikant, so parents' expectations, generally all of us will have parents expect something more than actually what we have. So, how do you think we should take it? Is it positive or negative for you?
frankly, my parents expected me to get into Bombay at first, but I got in Kharagpur. So it is actually maybe sometimes we feel it as pressure on ourselves. My parents expected me to do that, but can I do that or not? So we can turn it into positive, right? My parents expected a lot from me, so I'll work hard.
Yeah. So, one last question. Where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well, first of all, I want to complete my masters and then get into some automotive company which works on autonomous systems.
Okay, great. Yourself.
I am actually planning on doing masters now. So after masters, I want to be a researcher. I want to go on work as a researcher in firms like Zoots, companies which work on self-driving cars.
Okay, okay.
The thing is, when I came to institute, like we have listened about self-driving cars sometime in our life, but when I came to institute, I saw that there is a group of people who are working seriously on this,
Yes.
and I just joined them to see how it goes on, and I really loved it, and found out okay, this is what I want to do go ahead. So that's one of the reasons of doing masters in a related field also.
Just today morning, I was going through one article which was saying IITs much in advance are flooded with companies waiting for the candidates to come out. So, how do you see these opportunities with IIT being an IITian and just being a general engineering student? How would you differentiate the opportunities?
First thing is, as I said, the infrastructure. The infrastructure available at IITs is really great because they get funding from the government. That's a really huge funding, and even from the alumni who are at really great positions, they give a lot of funding to the institute. So the infrastructure to try out new things is vast. It's really great. So after coming to IIT, what I think is maybe we shouldn't be worried about getting a job. It's not just about job.
Exactly.
So because as you said, the companies are waiting for IITs. So no matter how worse you are, you will get placed. You will get a job.
Yes.
So we need not be worried about that. So since that worry is gone, we can try whatever we want.
Correct. So then what is your part now? Are you looking up to a job or setting up a company?
Setting up a company, there are little thoughts, but may not be now. I think a lot of experience is required for that. But currently, I'm not really looking for a job. I want to learn more.
Okay, Madam Mr. Work, but many questions, Madam Wood. So, we will ask, because based on the aspirations of our juniors, so if you would have not selected for IIT, what was the alternate plan?
Well, it wasn't, as I said, sir, it wasn't really. The focus is on IIT, the focus is on engineering. So, maybe if I thought that maybe I should go for YPC, then I will work hard for NEET. So, what I want to say is, if we are clear about which field we want to get into, then try for the best for it in it. Even if we don't get into IIT, NITs are really great. I know a lot of friends who are much better than my friends at IIT. It's because the fire in them.
What about you?
The same thing. I thought you'll get into an NIT, so that's also very good, sir. That was an alternate plan.
So, do you suggest everybody should have alternate plan or be specific on the particular goal? That is my question.
During we set our goal, we must be very specific, so it gives a lot of motivation for us. So, I mean, in very tough situations too, we can motivate ourselves to work on it if we have a specific goal.
Very good answer is that, because we set a goal, but sometimes unexpectedly